going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here, and bye. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, guys? Today we're here with the global drone GD89. It's a little toy grade, foldable looking Mavic 2 Pro clone, but it's nothing to do with DJI, man. Just a little toy grade clone. Looks like a little toy style Mavic. Fold out the arms like so. Front arms fold out like so first. Then you want to fold out the rear, man. It has a little 1080p Wi-Fi camera on it. It's supposed to look like the Mavic 2 Pro camera. You know, little knockoff, little joint, man. It says selfie drone here. This is made by Global Drone, man. Bang. Has a 3.7 1200 milliamp hour battery, I believe. Yeah, 3.7 1200 milliamp hour battery. Has some indicators on it. You can press this button and it'll show you the LEDs light up, letting you know how charged the battery is. Has a micro USB port for charging. Just pop that guy in like so. Does have optical flow underneath. You can manually adjust the camera. I'm gonna leave it like level horizon view for our flight here today, man. And then powering on the quadcopter is the same button as you do to check the voltage of the battery. So that's pretty cool, man. So we got the drone all out, man. Let's go over the transmitter. Really simple. Everything is laid out. Automatic takeoff. Your reset button, that's to calibrate the gyroscope. Emergency stop, that will stop the motors. Do not press that unless you get into an emergency situation, because this guy will drop like a rock out of the sky, guys. And you got your headless mode, I do believe. And then you got all your trim buttons here, man. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Speeds, flips, fake antennas. FPV mount, man. Let's get into it. Not too much to be said about this guy. Your typical Wi-Fi HD quadcopter. Now they're boasting 1080p, and app for this guy is supposed to be the HF UFO app. So, yep, HS UFO app. So we're gonna get this guy all set up, and we'll be right back, guys. All you have to do is power on the drone. It's the power button in the back. Power that on. Power on the remote. Do up and down on the throttle stick, and then that gets you bound. Okay, then you want to also, here's that FPV, that's tricky little phone mount, messing with my phone again. You want to get into the Wi-Fi settings and look for the Wi-Fi of the quadcopter. Now the quadcopter should be putting out a Wi-Fi signal. There it is, HF 1080p. Connect to that, guys. There we go. Connect, success, it says. So then let's get into the HF UFO app. Bang. Let's go ahead and click. Let me see what my settings are. Make sure we're all good to go. I want to put video settings at 1080p. Snap settings 1080p. All right. Fine tuning parameters. All right, we should be good, man. Let's go ahead and do this. Click start. I don't know, the app is doing some type of funky thing. And it's like reverse. You know what, I might just set my phone down. Because this, like I said, I hate how these FPV mounts are. And look how it's got like lines and bars. I don't know if that's the actual camera like that. But look how all these lines and bars are all over the phone. So I'm not gonna be putting it in the FPV mount, because like I said, it always just shuts my phone off. And I hate how it does that. So what I want to try to do is see if I can set it up here on the antennas and see if it would just hold like that and have to fly it like that, you know? So let's go ahead and see. Start the video. Video started. Let's go ahead and hit the reset button. That calibrated the drone. So I got the video started. I'm just gonna set my phone down on the ground and let it record that way. But yeah, it's got some bars and like things like jumping waves and jumping through the recording. So hopefully that's not picking that up. But let's just go ahead and start. Whew, jumped up really quickly there, didn't it there? It's getting a little breezy. I'm full pitch on the stick in this first rate. If you can see the tree behind the drone, you can see the leaves are blowing. You can see that there. So I'm gonna definitely have to get into second rate. Now I'm in a second rate. See if I gain any pitch. Yeah, I'm able to come into the breeze a little bit better now. Second rate. go to third rate. So now I'm in the third rate, and I'm able to fight the wind a little bit better there. So I'm flying directly into the wind, full stick forward into the wind. It's one of them smooth, gentle flyers again, not too much of a wind fighter. As you can see, the farmer has planted, so look at the optical flow though. It did grab, check that. I'm not touching anything on the stick. The optical flow did grab there. I'm not touching anything at all, so it's just hovering there. And that's pretty good for a toy grade quad. I'll take that all day. Look at that. A little makeshift GPS. Poor man's GPS is what I like to call optical flow there. It's starting to do a little wobbly little thing there. Let's bring it over this way. I like the blue LEDs up front. Check that out. Blue LEDs up there. As the breeze died down, it's flying a little bit better now. So let's try a flip. Wow. Flip. Wow. So no front and back flips, just basically left and right rolls is what I like to call them, which is cool. And it actually flips pretty decent. Check that out. I'll get it over here for a close one. For my flippers out there, there you go. A couple of flipperoos in there. So how's the recording coming out? I'm not sure. Like I said, when I started the app, the recording had all these little bars and waves going through it. So I don't know if that's, maybe if I got a defaulty one. My camera's kind of messed up. I don't know what's really going on with that. But I definitely like the way the quad looks, and it's actually flying pretty good. It's responding really well. Haven't felt any like Wi-Fi jitter or lag yet, which is typically what you get with these little toy grade clones. Like some of them, most of them are not really made that well and they get that little jitter, but this one is flying pretty well. It's like it's responding to all my joystick commands pretty well. I like that. I like that really good. Check that out. So supposedly we're supposed to get like 13 to 15 minutes of flight time with this guy. It's a real lightweight quad. Definitely under that flight weight restriction, so you ain't gotta worry about registering this. We're just flying around here. This thing flies really good. Kind of surprised, honestly. There's the altitude hold, the optical flow trying to grab on it. So I have to get up higher to kind of like, to where it kind of like cancels that out, to where it doesn't get that jitter. Cause look, it's trying to do it there. Like, look at that. It's trying to like hold and grab, trying to catch itself, even way up there. Yeah. Wow, this thing is flying pretty good, guys. Little budget banger. Did we catch us a budget banger again? I hope so. I surely hope so. There's the optical flow starting to re-catch itself. This thing is flying pretty smooth, man. I just hope that my camera is turning out right. Let me get up back over here to my phone and see how we looking. Hopefully that should just stop and just catch itself while I should be able to look at my phone. Check it out. Bye. 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 Look at my phone. Recording is being saved, it said. So I don't know if my phone actually like, look at that, it says recording is being saved, so it's like froze or something. Let me see if I back out of the app. Back out of the app and start again. Recording success. So we're back. Let me see if I can start the recording again. So hopefully, I don't know how much of that recording saved, guys. You know what I'm saying? So what I'll probably end up doing is, I'm not too sure. I'll probably end up just putting whatever recording that did save at the end of the flight video, guys, for you guys. Because without me being able to look at my phone, I'm not too sure what's saving or not. But to be honest, I'm not really too bothered or worried about the camera. As cheap as this quad was, I really couldn't care if the camera was really working at all or not, because it's flying pretty good. It's actually flying pretty good. So this is actually a good learn to fly quad for a beginner because it has that, it has the optical flow under there that's gonna help you progress. And I do believe we're still flying in a third rate yet. So if the camera's still working, you should be able to see that the farmer just planted, I think that's corn he planted this year. Last year was like wheat or soybeans. As you see, as I let go, that optical flow tries to grab. So I have to get it kind of lower to where it could just kind of grab or do its thing. Or if it wants to grab, you go up higher to where it completely cancel it out. And then it shouldn't like want to grab it anymore. It's trying though. Even way up there. Smooth flyer, man. There's the optical flow trying to grab it again. So let's bring it down. Smooth flyer. There's flashing lights. Yep, so that definitely wasn't no 13 minutes, guys. What was that, maybe 8 or 9 at best? See how many bars we got there? They still say we have 2 bars. So I don't know why it's really flashing there. Still has 2 bars in the back. So I'm not really sure what that's about. But the lights up front are flashing. It still says we have half our battery left. Recording still going. Nice. Recording still going. Let's see if we can. I took a photo and start another recording, guys. So yeah, whatever recording save, I will just put at the end of the video, guys, so you guys can pretty much check out the recording like that. Oh man, this thing is nice. Definitely a little front yard, backyard banger for sure, guys. I know a lot of, look, there it goes, starting to get a little twitchy there. Come right back, guy. Woo! Woo! I think I kind of lost my signal there for a second. There we go, I caught it back. So yeah, keep this guy in close. She started getting a little twitchy there. Almost needs a little trim too. Yeah, she started getting a little twitchy there with the optical flow there, trying to grab. But yeah, I wouldn't go too far with this guy. Keep this guy in close. I would say about 50 feet, guys. Excuse me. It wasn't that far at all. She was losing mine. Good flyer though. So obviously that's an early LVC warning, giving you plenty of time because the lights have been flashing for a while now. Like I said, when I checked at the time they started flashing, my battery still says it has 2 bars. Where you go in there? Yeah, for the price, guys, I would say yeah. You was getting this for a kid or something, or your basic beginner, or just something to just fly around. For the price, you really can't beat it, man. It's a decent flyer. Something you can tinker with. And not worry about losing out on too much money. Yeah. Bars you got left. Come on back. Come on back there. Where you going? She wants to tilt forward a lot. We're down to 1 bar now, I think. She's getting pretty low there. Decent flight time. All right, man. Maybe she does get that 13 minutes. It's an early LVC warning, so maybe she does get that 13. All right, guys. Well, first flight of this, man. Global drone GD89. I'm gonna bring this guy in for a landing if I can. See, I hit the land button, and she should just come on down. Pop shut off right away. Not a bad drone, guys. For the price point, yeah, it's pretty decent, man. You know, recording still going. Stop that. Like I said, it shows these little bars waving here and there. I hope that's not coming in my recording. We'll see. So, all right, guys, that wraps this up. Global drone GD89. Pretty decent little beginner quadcopter. I'm your boy Drone with the Dogs. Hope you like this video. I appreciate it. You guys like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Deuces. Bye.